Act II of The Vampire, or The Bride of the Isles, by James Planché. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Vampire, or The Bride of the Isles, by James Planché. Act II. Scene 1. The Tomb of Fingal, right of center, in the caverns of Staffa. The sea, moonlight, music. Enter Andrew, Robert, and Effie in a boat, left upper entrance. They land.
Here, Robert, you may rest concealed till Lord Ronald's anger shall have subsided. Or should he be deaf to explanation, and refuse to believe Lord Ruthven's treachery, arrangements shall be made to convey you over to the mainland. Here is sufficient provision for the short time I hope you will be forced to remain. And so now, bid Effie good-bye for a while. I'll look out in the meantime and see if the coast be clear for our return.
Exit Andrew in the boat, left upper entrance.
Come, cheer up, Effie. All will be well yet. It was in defence of innocence I fired, and therefore that act will never be a load on my conscience.
But if Lord Ronald should get you into his power?
I will put it to Lord Ronald's self to say whether a man should stand tamely by and see the wife of his bosom dragged to misery and dishonour. Come, kiss me, Effie, and farewell till better times. Though vanished be the visions fair, by fancy's pen so traced, and blighted all the blossoms rare that hope's gay chaplet graced. Fear not, my faith, the pang of death alone can bid it flee. Then fare thee well, my only love. Fare thee well, my only love. Fare thee well, my only love. Thou'rt more than life to me. Fare thee well, my only love. Fare thee well, my only love.
Though clouded now the prospect seem, the grief usurp the hour. A light may break, a ray may beam, and joy resume its power.
Enter Andrew in the boat, left upper entrance.
Fear not, my faith, the pang of death alone can bid it flee. Then fare thee well, my only love.
Fare thee well, my only love. Fare thee well, my only love. Thou'rt more than life to me. Fare thee well, my only love. Fare thee well, my only love.
Andrew places Effie in the boat, and exit, left upper entrance.
And now to find some hole for a bedchamber. Rather sorry accommodations, I fancy, but the superstitions of the peasantry will keep them from disturbing my repose, And as to other considerations, a man with a clear conscience may rest anywhere.
Looking.
Here's tolerable choice of apartments as far as number goes. Let me try what shelter this will afford.
Exit into the cavern, right. Music. A boat is seen, left upper entrance, with Lord Ronald and 2 attendants in it. Enter Lord Ronald from the boat.
Give me the torch, and wait without the cave till you see me wave it thus.
Exeunt attendants in the boat, left.
How solemn is this scene!
Places the torch in a fissure of the rock, left second entrance.
By heaven, my soul that lately mocked at superstition is so subdued by circumstance that I could almost bring myself to give faith to every legend I have scorned as idle. Here is the ring. What am I about to do? What horrible suspicion flashes across my brain? Ruthven, mysterious being, what mean these ceremonies? Before, when I supposed him dying, he bade me place his body in the light of the moon, and now again. And wherefore make me swear to conceal his death till the moon be set? But let me not reflect or pause. Unhappy Ruthven, thy friend performs his promise.
Throws the ring into the water's center. A peal of thunder is heard, after which the voice of Ruthven.
Remember your oath.
It is his spirit speaks. Ruthven, my friend, my preserver.
Re-enter Robert, right.
What voice was that? Lord Ronald?
Ha! By heaven, justice hath given the murderer to my vengeance.
Draws.
Ruthven, this sacrifice I make to thee.
Hear me, my lord. Lord Ruthven would have wronged me.
Wouldst thou asperse the dead? Down, villain, down!
Attacks him.
Nay, in my own defence, then.
They fight. Robert is disarmed. Ronald plunges him into the waves, right upper entrance. Lord Ronald rushes to the entrance of the cavern and waves the torch. The boat approaches.
Ruthven, thou art revenged. Away! Away!
Ronald leaps into the boat, left upper entrance. Robert reaches and clings to the rocks, right, and the scene closes. Scene 2. An apartment in Lord Ronald's castle. Enter Lady Margaret, meeting Bridget, right.
Bridget, I was looking for you. I am so happy.
Happy, my lady, and Lord Ruthven and your father not returned. I'm frightened out of my wits about them. 'Tis 10 o'clock, and they were to have been back again ere sunset.
You may dispel your fears, then. Lord Ruthven has this moment announced to me my father's return.
Lord Ruthven?
On opening the casement just now that looks into the garden, I saw him by the moonlight crossing one of the walks. I called to him, and he will be here directly, that the ceremony may commence. We must depart for London ere daybreak.
So soon?
Yes, he has explained the reason to me. The King of England wishes him to marry a lady of the court, and he has no other way of avoiding the match but by presenting me immediately as his wife.
And here comes your father, I declare. Well, my lady, I'll away and see that everything is ready.
Exit Bridget, right.
I can hardly account for my sudden attachment to Lord Ruthven, especially after the shock his introduction gave me.
Enter Lord Ronald, left.
Well, sir, is Ruthven coming?
Ruthven, alas.
You sigh. What troubles you, my dear father?
Nothing.
Aside.
What shall I say to her?
Everything is prepared for the ceremony. Lord Ruthven has doubtless informed you of the pressing reason he has for our immediate departure. Its suddenness at first alarmed me, but if you will accompany us, what a charming voyage! You do not listen to me. Why, father, what's the matter?
My dear Margaret, we must think no more of this union.
Think no more of it? Have you not been yourself the cause? And do you now—
Question me not. I cannot answer you.
Good heavens! And Ruthven, who, not a moment ago, so warmly urged.
Ronald, starting.
Ruthven, not a moment ago. What mean you?
You frighten me. But Ruthven will soon be here, and...
Enter Lord Ruthven, behind, left upper entrance.
Ruthven is...
Starting, left.
Can the grave give up its dead? Spirit, what wouldst thou?
Ruthven, apart to Ronald.
Remember your oath. Ronald, my friend, what means this wildness?
My brain turns round. I saw him fall. I heard his dying groan. Fiend, phantom, hence I charge thee.
Alas, he raves.
Lady Margaret, clinging to Ruthven, right.
My father! My poor father!
Ronald crosses to her.
Touch him not, Margaret. Flee the demon's grasp.
How dreadful is its wildness! Oh, within there!
I am not mad. Ruthven's dead. I saw...
Ruthven, aside, left.
Your oath.
Enter two servants, left.
Your master is not well. His brain is wandering. Secure him, and let aid be sent for instantly.
Servants take hold of Ronald, center.
Stand off, slaves. 'Tis a fiend in human shape. I saw him perish. Twice have I seen him perish. As I have life, heaven saw and heard.
Ruthven, aside.
Your oath.
Lady Margaret, to the servants.
Oh, harm him not, but lead him gently in.
That dreadful oath.
Servant sees him.
Stay but a moment. Margaret, promise me you will not marry till the moon shall set. Then, fearful fiend, I am no longer pledged and may preserve my child.
Oh, my poor father!
Falls into the arms of Ruthven, fainting.
Remove him gently, suddenly, I say.
No, I will not quit my child an instant. Horror overwhelms me. I know not what thou art, but terrible conviction flashes on my mind that thou art nothing human. A mist seems clearing from my sight, and I behold thee now. Oh, horror, horror! A monster of the grave! Vamp!
Falls into his servants' arms, who bear him off, right.
Remember.
Aside.
She's mine. My prey is in my clutch. The choicest, crowning victim. Ah, revive my bride!
Where am I? Where is my father?
In safety, love, be sure. Retired to his chamber.
I know not what to think.
Alas, I have seen him often thus, during our travels together. His reason received a severe shock on the death of my young friend, your brother.
Is it possible? I never knew him thus.
Rely upon the melancholy truth, but will not last, so cheer thee, lovely Margaret.
Alas, I need your consolation. How wild a fancy seized him that you were dead! And his request, too, not to marry until the moon had set. Well, I will not.
Ruthven, aside.
Ah!
Aloud.
Sweet Margaret, you will not sure repent?
Why, my good lord, so short a delay cannot be of consequence, and 'twill appease him, probably, and such a slight request.
I reverence your motive, but if you love me, Margaret...
You cannot doubt it.
Upon that love, then, my repose, my happiness, my life depends. Swear to me, dearest Margaret, to forget these idle terrors, and to be mine only, for ever.
I do, by him who reads all hearts, to be thine, and thine only, for ever.
Oh, happiness! Receive this ring, and let it be a sacred pledge between us.
Kisses the ring, and places it on her finger.
Ha!
Ruthven, aside, smiling.
Her fate is sealed. She cannot now retract.
Aloud.
You shudder. What ails my love?
A strange sensation runs throughout my frame. Tears fill my eyes, and my heart beats as though 'twould burst my bosom. Methinks my father's voice still rings in my ears. Wed not before the moon shall set.
Riven, aside.
The hour approaches. No time is to be lost.
Aloud.
Think no more, I beseech thee, of these wanderings of the imagination, but let us hasten to consecrate the ties which unite us. Every arrangement must, by this time, have been made. Retire, my love, to your chamber, compose your spirits, and Riven will then lead thee to the altar.
Music. Exeunt Riven and Lady Margaret write. Scene 3. Distant view of Lord Ronald's castle by moonlight. Enter Andrew and Effie left, supporting Robert.
Nay, nay, do not trouble yourselves. I have sustained no injury. But what made you come back to me so soon?
We saw the boat pass with Lord Ronald in it, and we feared some mischief.
So we lay to till he left the cavern and returned just in time to render you assistance. Yonder is the castle. Are you still determined to seek him?
Yes, he has been imposed upon, and ere now, I am sure, he regrets having drawn upon me. I will lay open Lord Ruthven's villainy to him, and I know his noble nature too well to fear a continuance of his anger. Here therefore will we part for a while, and when we meet again, I trust all obstacles to our happiness will be removed. Be faithful.
Though many a wood and heath-clad hill should rise betwixt us twain, and many an envious stream and rill run babbling to the main, this fond and faithful heart believe, howe'er apart we be, though in my breast it seem to heave, will linger still with thee. Thus when the silver lamp of night sails through the quiet sky, and sheds its lustre pure and bright upon the traveller's eye, though o'er him still the fond orb seems to glide where'er he roam, its faithful light as sweetly beams upon his distant home.
McSwill sings without, left.
Soft! Who comes here?
By his gait it should be McSwill, the Baron's toping henchman.
They retire up. Enter McSwill, left.
My master's gone mad. There's a pretty job. If he had been going to be married instead of the Earl, I shouldn't have wondered so much. But for an old man to go mad who can sit and drink all day without anyone to snub him for it, is the most ridiculous thing that ever came under my observation. Old Mother Bridget never lets me drink in quiet at home, so I carry a pocket pistol about with me.
Pulls out a flask.
Now, this is what I call my young man's best companion. It's a great consolation on a night excursion, to one who has so respectful a belief in bogies and warlocks as I have. Whiskey is the only spirit I feel a wish to be intimately acquainted with.
Robert, advancing and slapping him on the shoulder.
Maxwell?
Maxwell, dropping on his knees.
Oh, Lord, what's that?
Why, how now, booby? Where have you been at this time of night?
What, Robert, is it only you? I was just kneeling to... This stupid latchet, you see, is...
Pretending to fasten it.
Ah, yes, I see. But where have you been, I ask you?
Been? Oh, I've been for Father Francis. My lord's gone crazy, and the Earl of Marsden sent me.
The Earl of Marsden?
What's in the wind now?
The Earl of Marsden sent you?
Yes, to be sure. He's in the castle there, and just going to be married to my Lady Margaret.
Fool, the Earl of Marsden is dead.
Nay, now you're mad. My master's been telling the same story this half hour, but the Earl says it's no such thing, that he is not dead, never was dead, that my master's out of his wits, and off he sends me for Father Francis to come and talk to my master and marry my mistress.
What mystery is this? There is some foul play towards. At any rate, the Lady Margaret must know her danger. Is the friar gone?
Oh, yes, he's there before now. The very name of a wedding made him chuckle and waddle off at a rate which obliged me to stop so many times for refreshment that he has been out of sight these some minutes.
Let us haste, father. We may foil the villain yet.
Exeunt Robert, Andrew, and Effie write.
It appears there is something wrong, but I can't positively pretend to say what it is. It is my flask seems as much exhausted as my speculations. I'll make the best of my way home, and ruminate how much whiskey I shall drink at the wedding. Faith, I'll away to the bridal, for I will be tippling there, for my lady's about to be married, to whom I don't know and don't care, but I know we shall all be as frisky, and tipsy as pipers, good lack, and so that there's plenty of whiskey, she may marry the devil for Mac. So, faith, I'll away to the bridal, for I will be tippling there, for my lady's about to be married, to whom I don't know and don't care. I once left the bottle for Cupid, and bailing the dews in my glass, I simpered inside and looked stupid, and courted a cherry-cheeked lass. She turned out a jilt, where lies should I say that it gave me no pain, for sorrow made me so dry that I took to my bottle again. So, faith, I'll away to the bridal, for there will be tippling there, for my lady's about to be married, to whom I don't know and don't care. They say there's 5 reasons for drinking, but more I am sure may be got, for I never can find out by thinking a reason why people should not. A sixth I'll not scruple at giving, I'll name it what 'tis in my head. 'Tis if you don't drink while you're living, you never will after you're dead. So, faith, I'll away to the bridal, for there will be tippling there, for my lady's about to be married, to whom I don't know and don't care.
Exit Maxwell right. Scene 4. The chapel. A large Gothic window, through which the moon is seen going down. Music. Lord Ruthven, priests, vassals, etc. discovered.
All is prepared. O'er the great fiend once more I triumph. Ere yon orb shall kiss the wave, the tributary victim shall be paid. Bow, ye less subtle spirits, bow abashed before your master. Margaret! 'Tis Ruthven calls thee. Hasten, sweet, and crown thy lover's happiness.
Enter Lady Margaret and Bridget right.
Lady, to the altar.
I follow you, my lord, and yet...
Ruthven, impatiently seizing her hand.
Come, Margaret, come!
Distant thunder, a loud gust of wind, shakes the casement.
What noise was that?
'Tis but the wind, my lady. We shall have another storm, I think, when the moon sets.
When the moon sets? Ah, my poor father! See, 'twill set soon, my Ruthven. Let me again beseech you to delay till then the ceremony.
Nay, this is folly, Margaret. Father, commence the rites.
Enter Lord Ronald, preceded by Robert and followed by Andrew, Effie, and attendants right.
Make way, I say. Lord Ronald shall be heard.
My daughter, my daughter!
Riven aside.
Confusion! Ronald!
Where is she? Give me my daughter!
My dearest father, be calm. What wouldst thou with me?
Ha! Do I again embrace thee? Follow him not. He drags you to the tomb.
Margaret, we are waited for.
Barbarian, I forbid the ceremony. You have no right over her. I am her father.
You are. You are my loving, tender father. I will not wed against his will.
Throwing herself into his arms.
I'll hear no more. She is my bride betrothed. This madman would deprive me of her.
No. Why this violence? Wait till the hour is past.
Will you listen to his ravings?
I do not rave.
Loud thunder, another gust of wind blows open the casement.
See, the moon already rests upon the wave. One moment, but one moment.
Detaining Margaret.
Nay, then thus I seal thy lips, and seize my bride.
Riven draws his poniard and rushes on Ronald. Lady Margaret shrieks when Robert throws himself between Riven and Ronald and wrenches the dagger from his grasp.
Hold, hold! I am thine. The moon has set.
And I am lost.
A terrific peal of thunder is heard. Unda and Ariel appear. A thunderbolt strikes Riven, who immediately vanishes through the ground. General picture. Curtain. End of Act 2. End of The Vampire, or The Bride of the Isles, by James Planché.